Y'all, what's going on? Tune on into the Powerstroke Rick channel. Welcome back. It's like a sore dick, can't beat it. Hit that subscribe button. Anyway, this is what we got going on over here. Powerstroke Rick, why'd you take the bed off? I took the bed off because, one, I'm doing the long travel leaf springs and the shackle kit in the back over here, which you do not have to take the bed off to do, but you do have to cut 8 rivets out to get that off the frame. So I figured for you guys, it's easier to film and see it like this. Number two, I want to take the bed off because I want to pressure wash and I want to clean up the whole frame and the underside of the bed. Just clean it up really good, have it exposed like this. So that's the second reason. Third reason, I don't know, why not? So in this video, you are seeing the rear of my truck get a 7-inch PMF long travel leaf spring lift with new Bilstein 5160 shocks. So we're going to show you the whole install, the overview of the long travel leafs. Again, no, you do not have to take the bed off, but it does make it a little bit easier. So it's 8 bolts. You seen in my last video. It's not too hard to get off. It's just with a newer truck like this, a lot of wiring for the backup camera, for the trailer, the hitch and all that bullshit. But yeah, so we're going to be getting to it here. Pressure washing, cleaning, and then lifting. So thanks for stopping by, y'all. Let's get it. Alrighty, y'all, so this is what we got operating with today. So this is the full video of the PMF long travel leaf spring install. So we have the long travel leafs, we have the shackles, we have the new brackets that go on the frame, and we have the plates for the leafs themselves and new U-bolts. Everything right there, powder coated alien silver. So like I've already said, the bed you do not have to take off, but like I said, I want to clean everything up. I pressure washed it. You guys see that in that clip. And I believe it'll be easier for me to film here to show you guys what we got going on here. So first what we're going to do is I want you to jack the rear end up. We're going to take the tires off. There's a couple different jacking points. I'm going to put jack stands on the frame. So I'm actually going to go on my hitch right here on each side since it's the lowest point. And it's bolted to the frame. So we're going to do that. We're going to use 2 floor jacks to drop the axle and the U-bolts. We're going to take the tires off, take the shocks off. We're going to want to disconnect those not brake lines, but this bracket right here, because that's all going to flex the axle tube, the vent right there. We're going to disconnect that. And yeah, so we will start showing you all this step by step. So the reason I have this here too is, as you can see, I already got one out. 8 rivets, so I got 6 more. And all I'm using is the air chisel with the air hammer, knocking the head off and then punching it through, and that's it. And I feel that this is easier as I'm standing right here rather than being up underneath and having shit fall on me, and you know what I'm saying? So I can film good, clean all this up, and everything's easy access at this point. So yeah, the rear, we're changing these brackets right here. And then the front, you are reusing this factory side bracket. So there's no change there. So yeah, guys, we're just going to dive right into it. So like a sore dick, can't beat it. Also, the truck does not fit in the garage all the way. It's a little unfortunate, but it's all right because we got some weather conditions. And you guys already know I'm a driveway built cat. So yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, guys, so we got 2 jack stands, like I said, at the rear receiver right here, the hitch. Got the floor jack underneath. And make sure you block your front wheels, which they're already done. Tires are off. So what we're going to do now, we're going to focus on taking these U-bolts off. It's 24 millimeter on the bottom. My track bars, I'm going to set them on a little jack stand, drop them down. These shocks, I believe they're 18 milli. Don't hold me on that. We're going to zip these bad Jerry lures off. And then, yeah, like I said before, we'll disconnect this shit right here. And then, yeah, we'll keep on trucking. I'll show you what we're going to do next. Probably after all this, I mean, it's pretty simple. We'll just focus on taking that bolt out and then cutting the rest of these rivets out. And then we'll lift the whole leaf pack out, put the new one in. So, yes, sir. Now, so you saw me in the time lapse, zip the shocks off, 18 milli up here. You got an 18 and a 15 on the bottom. And then we've already disconnected the breather tube down here, which is a 16 millimeter. And then I got them lines off right there. And then the brake extensions, we're going to do them as well while we're back here. But we're going to do the leafs and all that jazz first. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But, yep. So now you're going to see me take these 24 millimeters off, drop my track bars down, sit them on them jacks up there, and we're going to zip the U-bolts out, and we'll start working on taking the leaf pack out. So you will see that here shortly. All right, y'all, so what you just saw is me lowering the axle down, taking the blocks out. So this is my 5-inch FabTech block, which I will not be using no more. I'm selling. And fortunately, I'm not reusing this. I'm not using the stock one because it's too big. So I'll be like 9 inches of lift back here. So you guys saw me dropping everything down. I have a jack under each axle, or jack stand, as you can see. I have the floor jack underneath the pumpkin. I got this one underneath the drive shaft. Jacks on the track bars. Just be very careful when you're doing all this stuff. Frames jacked up right there by the hitch. And then, yeah. So what I'm going to show you guys now is I've already got one out, but we're going to show you the method to getting these rivets out. And there's no sense in me unbolting the leaf here when I'm just I'm taking this whole bracket off. So we're just going to leave it all connected like that. Cut the rivets out, and then we are going to unbolt this one right here. And then we'll be able to take the whole leaf pack out. So we'll show you that. I have 2 straps right here because obviously I'm cutting this off. We're going to take the whole leaf pack out. This is going to unbolt. This is a 30 milli on each side. And I don't want my buddies over here holding this while I'm going to drop it. So when it does drop, I got the straps holding it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to film here for you, and I'm going to show you my method with the air hammer, with the punch, and the snappy chisel. So that's what we got going on here. So we're going to show you this right up close and personal. It's going to be a little loud, but that's all right. We're usually getting loud over here anyway. All right, guys. So this is what we got going on here. So I'm going to show you, you got 4 rivets on each side. I already knocked one out with the air chisel and the punch, but I want to show you how I want you guys to do this. There is a few different methods on doing this, but this is so far the one that's worked out best for me. And yeah, we're going to show you. Make sure you wear ear protection and wear safety glasses because it's going to be loud. So I kind of just want to knock this head off right here, all 4 of them on each side. And then we're basically going to just use the punch and we're going to pop it right out. So it takes a little bit, but see how she goes. rest of them, but I think my bit's getting a little dull, but this is still better than grinding, so we got that. Wherever I put my punch at, take this guy, I'm just gonna pop it out. Just like that, so that's 3 done already. I'm not going to show you slow like this, filming them, but that's the gist of everything. So I'm going to put a time lapse on and show you the rest. So. All right, guys, so what you just saw me doing is all 4 of these rivets are out. And you see this part of the leaf that's why I put the strap there. So this one, we're just going to unbolt it. And we're going to lift the whole leaf pack out and be done with it. We're going to be ready to drive the truck. So, and I will film this as well, but the new PMF brackets, when putting them on, you use the 4 bolt holes to bolt them up, and then you got to drill additional 2 holes. So that's all right. So we'll get down in the nitty gritty and show you guys all this stuff. So yeah, we're going to unbolt. This side's a little more tricky because there's some shit in the way, but like the fuel tank. But I think we're going to try for a hand ratchet and a wrench, a long one. So we'll see how that works. Yeah, listen, this was a bitch to get off, guys. Don't ask me why, but 30 millimeter on the inside and outside. This damn 1/2 inch impact would not break it free at all. So big old 3/4 inch ratchet with the 30 millimeter socket and this breaker bar with the 1/2 inch 30 on the backside. And we just gotta pull it out. We've heated it up, we've sprayed it. It did not want to come out good, but yep, so we're gonna get the other side. The other side's a lot easier because this parking brake shit's all in the way, but we'll continue to get this out real quick and then we'll show you taking these off.
He's gonna get a squirrel for
all right, guys, check it out. No leaf spring, no more. This side, I may have tapped a little too hard and hit my track bar a little bit, but we're not gonna talk about that. So we're gonna show you us doing the other side. Yes, sir. All right, guys, look at this. You can't see it now, but we got a 1/2 inch breaker bar up against the frame. And if you can see how big this 3/4 inch ratchet is, you can actually see it bend a little bit. These bolts aren't even rusty. They definitely have blue Loctite on them though. They're fucking tight. So this is how we got her done. Oh, we're moving now.
Hold on. All right.
You good?
Fucked up the video. All right, go ahead.
All right, YouTube, y'all don't care. We'll be all right. I feel like we're almost in impact territory now.
Try. Yeah, you got quite a bit going.
Thank you.
The ratchet's nice with those.
Right?
Yep.
Y'all saw it, 1/2 inch impact is weak. I don't know if do we buy the snap-on one or do we buy a 3/4 inch one? Ooh. All right, y'all, look at that.
Clean this guy's tip.
Leafs are out. I got Mike cleaning my tip for me. Oh, he's dialing her in. No leaf springs. I guess we're ready to drive it. What do you guys think?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So guys, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put this bracket on for the rear shackles. We're gonna show you how to do that. We're gonna reuse some hardware. We got some new hardware, and we gotta drill 2 holes. So yeah. Bushings, got them in there at the pins. I took them out to powder coat them. And here's the bracket. Bracket's on. It's loose right now because we got to drill 2 more holes. And obviously you guys know there's no instructions with this, and these are slotted. They don't really give you much of a leeway of where it should be. So I don't know, we're gonna have to figure out how to gauge it in there. If we were gonna mock fit, throw the leaves in and bolt it in maybe, see if that does, but I don't know, so we'll have to see. But that's what we got so far. Brackets are mocked up. We're gonna decide to do the brake lines while we're here. We're gonna extend them. So these guys right here are getting extended. We're gonna take these clips off, and I believe the caliper side as well. We're gonna do these too. So stay tuned and we'll keep you on the film for that. Do you guys like time lapses? I don't know. It's just too much for me to film the whole time, so I figured do time lapse with some music, you know? Sore dick, can't beat it. So guys, you see us. No, you're good. So we're popping these clips off right here. Here's this old bracketry. And basically what we're replacing from PMF was we're doing the caliper side. Got a little extension here. And then we got this long guys up here, obviously, because with the lift, they're gonna extend a little bit. So here's what the clips look like. Just use some needle nose to get them off. And yes, we're gonna bleed the brakes when we're done, and we're gonna make a little bit of a mess, but it's all right, so. All right, guys, so this is where we're at. So I'm still time-lapsing it up, but we opted to do these rear brake lines since this is all apart, you know, while we're here, and we gotta drop the axle down more. So here's the PMF. They give you this caliper line, which you really don't need, but I'm putting it on anyway. Nice little custom bends right here by Teeny and Tiny. Give you one of these clips, one of these bad Jerry's. And basically, I am happy that I took the bed off just because of this very reason, because of the goosey being here in the way. Gooseneck, so this is where we're at right now. One's done, we're doing the other one. So once we get these brake lines all zipped up, then we're gonna start lifting some more. Off, but brake lines, PMF Extendo banana clip brake lines are completely done and fully installed. Got these guys, which you don't really need, but I did them anyway because I got to do the full shebang. So now we're ready to fully install the lift, as in the leaf springs and everything again. So everything's all dialed in. Here's all the old right here. See ya.
Beds are fucking
Well, he wants to hear about it.
I don't need no fertilizer, no edging,
Come on,
no
here,
mulch,
look, I'll give you a really
I want my
good
yard
deal on it.
defense.
I'll give you a very good fucking deal on it. Shit, the guy, the fuck.
All right, guys, this has been the job of the day here. So brakes are bled, all the lines are done. We halted production on the Leafs, so now we're gonna throw the Leafs in and hopefully get the lift done. What's up, Jay Lee? Say what up, Jay Lee 67.
What's up?
So we got Mike. We got
Follow
the
my
whole crew out here.
Instagram, even though I have like 6 followers.
He's got 6 followers. Give him a follow, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sore dick. Can't beat it. We're gonna keep on operating for you here on this lovely Saturday evening. We got
Ben in the pipe here.
What's that?
Working on a holiday weekend.
Working on holiday weekend, baby. It's looking good. What do you think, little man? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, guys, so here are the long travel Leafs that we got going on here. And we kind of got a mock fit up. I got anti-seize on all the bolts. From my understanding, PMF only sent me 1 new bolt for here. I had to reuse the factory one here, and I had to reuse the factory one here. We're going to put blue Loctite on everything. We're going to go over torque specs. This is kind of what we still have to tighten down, and we have to drill 2 holes on each side. So we're trying to figure out, I don't know why they have these slotted, which they should, they line up perfectly with the old brackets holes. So I don't know why they're slotted, but can't question it. They do everything for a reason. So here's what it looks like right now. I mean, it definitely looks pretty cool. I'll say that. Definitely looks pretty cool. So, and again, we'll have to drop the axle down because this shackle will drop down. So like we'll be able to drill the holes wherever she lays. So, yep, that's what we got right now. We'll keep on keeping you going. Bitch. All right, Mike. You picked the right guy.
Yeah, he said he do it. I don't know something else.
Right. There you go.
Probably won't time.
So I think that was like 300.
Man.
What do you want? That
Right here.
No, we
boy.
want to go 500.
Shit.
Hey, I found mine.
We can go do the other side real quick.
Here, I got yours right here.
I'm already twisting.
I found mine.
You want to catch up on yours? Hey, you gotta close that door. Come on, we'll close that damn door, boy.
Yeah, boy.
What do you want?
500. YouTube, this is some torque specs here with Powerstroke Rick and Jay Lee 6.7.
Right.
Jay Lee, let them know what we're doing right now.
Right now we are doing the bolts for the shackles. Correct?
Something like that. Front.
Sure.
We're torquing them.
Welcome to something. Ready?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Woo! Re-torque after 500 miles, y'all. Oh.
500. And the bed's got to come off again.
Getting too old for this shit, man. Whew.
You're not even 30 like me.
Yeah, that's true. All right, y'all. So what we're doing, everything's torqued down. I got Bubba over here. He's about the rust problem. He's hooking me up.
Rust guy, prevention.
Prevention, baby. Track bars, I do have to adjust them. I'm too late. I do not want to drill another hole right there for the bracket. So we're getting the U-bolts in and the plates up. So we're going to keep sending it here. All right, y'all. All we got is to put the shocks on. U-bolts are all dialed in, torqued down to 180 foot-pounds. Track bars are back mounted up. Ray's rust repair from my gooseneck. Look at him. He's fucking dialing me in. Ray, you the man. PMF, baby. Long travel. So this is a 7-inch lift for the rear. Maybe eventually I'll get a 1-inch block, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Maybe one day. Here we go. I know. YouTube, you guys know me. I'm all about lifting the truck once a year, you know, but she's looking dialed. She's looking very dialed. This is torqued to 180 foot-pounds, both of these. This is torqued down at the impact. This guy's 500 foot-pounds. This was a project. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. No bet on. That's a full long travel leaf install video. PMF. Sore dicks. Can't fucking beat them. Shocks are in. You looking dialed. Bed's got to go back on. Yes, sir. That's a 7-inch lift right there on the rear end install video. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all like this. Hit that subscribe button. It's like a sore dick. Can't beat it. Y'all, we are looking good over here. We got the rear end fully done. 7-inch long travel leafs from PMF. No block. I'm waiting on my wheels and tires. I really wish I had them right now, but I do have to finish the front. And you guys see us, we did everything. We did brake lines, all PMF. We did all the extensions up there, new shocks. So I will have up for sale 4 Bilstein 5160 shocks for front and rear and a 6-inch FabTech lift full. Some of it's powder coat alien silver, but dude, this thing's a little cheeched up. And it's crazy to think that we're going another 1.5 inches higher in the front than the rear. So I'm definitely excited for this. Today, we're gonna put the stereo in. We're gonna finish up all the color match on the inside.